here. Frequently, I like to show up late to class, or sometimes not at all. Margaret and I were curious if there was any correlation between time of year and how many absences or tardies I have. To find this, first we needed to gather the data from my Power School attendance log and figure out when and how many times I had been tardy or late. Then we organized it into a chart. After we gathered the dates and attendance violations and put them into a chart, we used the information to construct a scatter plot graph with the x-axis being the month and the y-axis being the amount of times I have collectively been tardy or absent. Then we plotted the points on the scatter plot graph. After we plotted the points on the graph, the next step was to figure out if the data had a strong positive correlation, perfect positive correlation, strong negative correlation, perfect negative correlation, or no correlation. After reviewing the graph, the results showed that there was no correlation that could be made between the months and the amount of attendance violations.
After finding the correlation in the data, we want to put the information into the calculator so we can find the line of best fit. We want to go to Stat, Edit, and put the information from the chart, L1 being the months 1 through 9, L2 being the number of tardies, L3 being the number of absences, and L4 being the total between L1 and L3, which is absences and tardies. After that, we're going to go to Stat, over to Calc, to number 4, Linear Regression, and we're going to want to compare L1 and L4, which is the months, and the total number of absences and tardies. Go down to Frequency List, and go to Variables, over to Y Variables, Function, and enter Y1. Go down to Calculate. It'll give you the formula, basically. A being 0.6500 and B being 2.5278. And we will want to remember that as we go to Y equals and put the same information with the AX plus B formula. So 0.6500x plus 2.5278. And then we will go to Zoom 9. We'll see the line of best fit for the graph.
In conclusion, using the information that we learned from the chart, the scatter plot graph, and the line of best fit, it's safe to say that there's no correlation between my attendance violations and the time of year.